Next, you have Kerim, and we'll bring them in now.
Hi, good evening. Thanks for coming down.
Hi, my name is Kerim Odekon. I'm a local primary care doc. I have a few points to make for the DEIS and the scoping document. First, just because the town refers to the landfill as only cell 6 right now and describes the Asheville as a new landfill, and because you say it's separate and distinct to intentionally minimize the proposed impact on the surrounding community, does not mean that it is. It's an expansion of the capacity of the existing solid waste management facility. The proposed landfill needs to be examined as this expansion. And two, in relation to the adjacent proposed 228-acre waste transfer station directly to the north of this solid waste management facility. The cumulative impact of the existing landfill, the proposed landfill expansion at Asheville, and the simultaneously proposed waste transfer station all need to be looked at in a whole coordinated fashion. This is not planning. This is not environmental planning. You are part of the environmental planning of the county, of the town of Brookhaven. Next, the DEIS should really look at the potential of dust generating Asheville as it relates to respiratory irritants in the middle of a pandemic. The fact that a dust generating Asheville is being proposed in the middle of areas hardest hit by this pandemic raises a lot of questions about the town's intent. Also, there's no other discussion of other sites on Long Island. The only site that has been located is adjacent to a potential environmental justice area. An objective scoping should determine a set of alternative sites and impacts. The town has simply not so the question is, what other sites has the town looked at that are not adjacent to an environmental justice area? Also, the consultant talked about the planning for this as a product of the town's municipal consolidation and efficiency plan. It's important to note that the funding for MCEC grants require that special attention be made to ensure that the applicant's minority and disenfranchised populations are part of the outreach process. So I'd like to outline how special attention was made to ensure that Brookhaven's minority and disenfranchised populations were part of the outreach process that proposed to expand the Brookhaven landfill. Okay. Also, the scoping document notes that the proposed regional RRRF is not near a school, but the existing solid waste management facility, of which this is an increase in its capacity, is proximate to Frank P. Long Intermediate School, and the DEIS should evaluate the cumulative effect of the entire expanded SWMF. And I'm not going to repeat what other people have said, but in addition to that, we also have a concurrent waste transfer station being proposed directly to the north, which is abutting the Yaphank jail. And any health concerns should be evaluated for the impact on these vulnerable populations as well.
Dr. Kerim, just a heads up, you're at your 3-minute mark.
Okay, the scoping document refers to the regional RF as consistent with the pattern of existing development, but simply not true. The eastern portion of the site abuts a residential neighborhood on Yaphank Avenue, as well as the residential development immediately south of Sunrise Highway. I expect more from my politicians.
Okay, thank you very much, Doctor. We appreciate your comments. And again, I'd like to just remind people the written comments are very much welcome. So if you have anything written down that you prepared for this hearing, like to send it in, please do so. We'd appreciate that. So we'll put that into the cumulative impacts and the alternative section of the scoping document. Thank you very much.